What up, boys, and welcome back to yet another video. So in today's video, I wanted to take a look at the profession changes coming in patch 11.1. And there's a couple of cool things, and I've been getting a lot of questions about my thoughts about the patch in general. So I thought that I would also share those in today's video, like what my expectations are, what my plans are for the patch, and whatever it is, right? So we're going to dive right into that. Firstly, though, I do want to say a massive big thank you to everyone that has recently joined in on VIP Discord. It's so cool to see that you guys are enjoying your stay. Now, this is pretty much like a Patreon where you support me as a content creator, but in return, you get to be invited to a Discord server where you can view all my YouTube videos before they go public on YouTube. Not only that, you also get access to exclusive gold tips, multiple different spreadsheets for gold making, and of course, also investments. So, if you think that sounds interesting and you already have the 0 to 10 million gold guide and you find that of value, you should definitely check out the VIP Discord as well. But they're both going to be linked down below in the description. So, first, before we dive into the profession changes, and there's some really big changes, my expectations for patch 11.1, well, I when it comes to Siren Isle, which we just had, I wasn't too excited about that patch because I was like, if you guys play Dragonflight, you probably remember the Forbidden Reach, and like straight out of the gate, it seemed like Forbidden Reach 2.0. There was very little things of interest. And there was was just like a filler patch with like extremely limited amount of content, right? But we're kind of used to that now with the first small patch hitting the expansion. Now, patch 11.1 is different because historically speaking, if we're going to look at previous expansions that also comes with a new season, a new raid, etc., we will have BOE items. We're not talking BOE epics or like open world battle pets and mounts like we had in BFA, right? But we're talking similar to Sarlacc Caverns and also Emerald Dream, where there has historically been like a new set of BOE items like you have with the Under Scout items. Like right now, you will just have a higher item level BOE items. That's at least what we're used to in the past. And they always bring in a lot of gold. Lots of people coming back to these bigger patches that brings in a new season. And a lot of those people want to gear up their alts. On top of that, all open world gear can roll with plus speed, socket, critical strike, which means that people will be able to make even faster speed sets. So everyone that has a speed set, and that's a lot of people. I mean, if you're making gold right now on speed sets, you'll be making a hell of a lot more on speed sets with the new patch, as long as there is the predicted BOE items. So Sarlacc Cavern and Emerald Dream and Dragonflight made me a lot of gold on BOE, so I'm super excited about that for patch 11.1 as well. Besides from that, I'm kind of too scared to have too high expectations when it comes to gold farms, right? I do bet that there will be something, and there is some indications about something that you will be able to farm as well. But I guess we're going to have to wait until we get the PTR, until we can truly tell if there's going to be anything of interest that we should take a closer look at. But if we look at some of the profession updates that is known to us right now, at least, first of all, we have a couple of new crafts. We saw, like for leatherworking, there's a new armor kit that increases, permanently increases 605 of all primary stats and 625 stam. Obviously, this is going to be something that generates a lot of gold, so make sure that you have at least 150 artisan on you so you can actually grab that from smacks in the undermine. Pro tip. Same thing with the Vantus runes and the contract. Like this, the contract is going to make a lot of gold. So you basically you want to make sure that you have enough artists, and I guess a lot of people do now because there hasn't been that many things to spend them on recently. But for the love of God, make sure that you have enough artisan for these items. There's also going to be this one: install these wheels to increase the turning capability of your G99 breakneck. That's going to be like the race thingy in the Undermine. And this is probably going to be something that makes a lot of gold early on with engineering. There's new enchants as well. And this one is interesting. Like gain 470 of your highest secondary stat for 1 hour. It's interesting because it needs Undermine Clam Meat, right? Which is a brand new material. So this can be found by fishing in the Undermine. There's only one recipe this could possibly be used for. It can be bought and sold in the auction house. So there's going to be fishing in the Undermine. Now, I don't know about the zone Undermine. It would be strange if this couldn't drop from any mobs in like some crabs or whatever. But at least there's going to be something new to farm for this Undermine clam chowder, right? And there's also going to be great ways of catching up. So if you looked at these new recipes and be like, yeah, that's great, but like, I'm not going to be able to make a profit on that because I haven't spent my knowledge points in the right place to be able to actually compete with the big boys. Well, there's great news for you because not only will we get like new triatises, which increases your knowledge point by 10, so a nice way of catching up on knowledge points, but also, as promised, we will be able to reset specializations in the new patch, right? Several new currencies has been discovered related to knowledge point resets. So you will be able to reset your knowledge so you can go in a specific route for this new season and this new patch to be able to make gold on it. So I think that's absolutely great, and it's something that I'm really cheering for because it means it's not too late. Everyone can pretty much start when the patch hits, and they'll be able to make profit and like stand at the same ground as everyone else. Like the people that has been playing nonstop ever since Morrowind came out isn't going to have too much too much be too much ahead of you. You'll be able to get into the profit quite easily. There's also some changes to profession that has to do with multi-crafting, where it's been reduced to 50%. It was 100, and the same thing for tailoring. Total bonus amount of additional goods multi-craft produces when crafting, polishing cloth, and the final point of the additional tree reduced to 10% was 50%. So multi-crafting has just been nerfed. That's pretty much shit, right? But very interesting to see. I don't personally do a lot of current content crafting. I just don't find a lot of enjoyment in it. I like to farm the materials that the crafters like to use in order to make a profit, and that's where I find my fun. But like some of these items, like the contracts, etc., are going to be printing gold. So I know a lot of you guys are going to be super excited about these changes. My excitement is first going to come when the patch comes onto the PTR and we can get like a proper look at new gold farms and new items to farm, etc. And that's probably going to be, I mean, this video is going live on a Monday, and I'm betting that this week, if we don't have it already by the time this video makes it up, we're going to get it very, very soon. But that was pretty much it for today's video. So don't forget to take a look at the VIP Discord together with the 0 to 10 million gold guide, both linked down below in the description. Appreciate you guys watching. Subscribe for more videos like this, and I will see you all back in at tomorrow's video. Bye-bye.